Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about the safety in construction. In this topic I am going to cover introduction, what is safety, why is there an issue of safety, accidents, causes of accidents, effects of accident, way to ensure safety and personal protective equipments and safety signs. Introduction. The civil engineering industry is one of the biggest industry in the modern time. It is also an industry where extensive use of labors is required and where such large amount of human labors are involved in a matter of safety arises. As we all know, civil engineering industry is a big industry where we are having the construction of the building, construction of the mega projects, construction of the bridges, construction of the railway lines. So there are many projects are there where we require the amount of labors. Okay, when large number of amount of labors are involved, in that case safety point of the all the labor it will be arising, because life of the human it will be very essential for the construction industry, right? So in that case we have to, any construction industry, they have to take care good properly for the safety requirement of the all the persons, not only for the higher persons. It should be all the safety equipments have to be provided for the from higher level person to the lower level person properly, and depending upon the work culture, that we are going to discuss in this topic. Okay, so first we see about what is safety. Safety is a difficult term to define due to the interrelatedness of the several factors. Very often safety is adjusted in terms of an inversal relationship with the accident rate. Higher the rate means lower the safety, and vice versa. Theoretically, safety would mean the absence of danger at the work, which is made possible by eliminating the hazards that create the danger. A more practical way of defining is a thing is provisionally categorized as a safe if its risks are deemed known and the light of knowledge judged to be acceptable. Safety can also be defined as condition of enterprise operations in which, by controlling the hazards, accident-free productions is achieved. So here in this all, safety of the all the persons or all the workers, it is categorized. If, as it is saying that it is inversely proportional to the accident rates. If in the construction, as we know that there are many accidents which are happening, which are going to happen in the construction industry. If we create a hazard-free construction, so in that case we have to take care properly about the safety equipment and safety of the all the persons or safety of all the workers. So why does the issue of the safety arise? Because due to the frequent accidents, there is a loss of labor, because it will be happen in the because laborers are working in the construction industry. If any accidents are happen, so what will happen? It may cause, if it is a severe damage or severe accident, in that case a life of a person can be go, or a part something which will be very serious cases will be happening, or in some cases minor cases or minor accident can be happen. So in that case what will happen? It will be loss for the construction industry, and when you think about the construction industry, for that loss of that labors, loss of the money, loss of the time, and loss of the material, and including all loss of the reputation of the builder. If not proper safety is not provided, in that case it will be affecting the reputation of the builder also, because no labor is going to work under this builder, because they are not going to give the proper safety for the labor. So that's why safety is required in the construction industry. Accidents. Accidents are readily recognized when there is a damage to properties and someone is injured. Generally, an accident is defined as an event which is unexpected or the cause of which is unforeseen. So here accident, but it is not only for the properties. If anything happen for the persons or any injuries are there, then also we consider it as the accidents. So how this accident will happen? Because lack of proper equipments, long working hours, continuously working the person for more than certain time. So in that case accidents will be happening, and improper living conditions, improper working conditions. So these are the main causes for accidents. So it is for this reason that very often safety, occupational health, working condition and welfare are bracketed together for evolving the measures for the accident controls, as well as of promoting the safety. It may be underlined that in construction the concern of safety is for both person and for the property of the structures. So it will be both for the person and the property of the structures. For both safety is required. So next is causes of the accident. So here there are many causes which are happening in the accident. So in that mainly human causes, faulty working methods and structural failure. These are the main causes which are happening in the construction site. So when I say about the human causes, in that lack of the knowledge of the person who is working in the construction site, and lack of the interest of the person, other personal factor which is going through, and lack of skills and lack of safety equipments and carelessness in the supervision, and person is not using the safety equipments properly in the construction work. So these all are the human causes which are affecting the accidents in the construction sites. So when I say the faulty working practice is substandard use of the material, not proper materials are used for the construction work, or the striking against the objectives or striking of the objects, no use of protective equipments in the construction site, no site layout, and improper storage of the material. These are the faulty working practices which are present in the construction site. And in some cases what will happen, structural failure also happen due to the improper design, due to the faulty materials they are using, and due to the climatic conditions. So there are many ways. Sometime structural failure we can see in the when they are constructing. As recently one bridge in the Kolkata which has fallen in the construction at the time of construction, right? At that time almost 60 people have been 60 to 70 people have lost their lives. And recently one example of one building in Dharwad city, it also collapsed. So in that case also what will happen? In that case life of the person or the life of the labor will be losing in that cases. So for when we are going for the design or going for the construction, we have to take care of the safety and proper design, everything we have to take care. Next, effects of accidents. So in this if any accidents are happen, loss of life, if major accidents are there, and loss of time for the construction industries, and especially increase of the project cost, because a contractor has to bear all the losses which are happening in the construction site, right? He has to look after all the labors, he has to take all the phase of the accidents, and so it all including again it will affecting the cost of the project, right? Next, way to ensure the safety. So there are many ways to ensure the proper safety is provided on the site. Here I have listed some of them. In that, role of the designer, safety programs, and appointing the safety officers, and provision of the proper person for the personal protective equipments. So these are some of the safety measures we can take. So in that, role of the designer, what he will do in the development of the project, a significant role is played initially by the designer of the project and then by the contractor. Construction work safety has often been regarded the sole responsibility of the contractor, because contractor is only going to provide all the safety equipment for the construction, not the designer of the project. Okay, and despite of obvious reasons for placing the primary responsibility of the contractor, the safety performance on the project may well be dictated by the large extent of decision made by the designer. And the designer, while designing the building or designing the structure, he has to take care such a manner that it become easy and safe in the construction of the higher part of the structure, because we are not constructing always the smaller buildings. In some of the cases where nowadays we are going for the high-rise structures or high-rise building, we are going up to the 100 floor, 60 floor, 70 floor. In that case, when laborers are working on the top floor, in that case what will happen? Wind is blowing in a higher speed. So when designer has to take care properly that all the aspects, and also he has to give the proper design for the such types of structures. Okay. Next, safety program. So most of the accidents that takes place are mostly due to the lack of the knowledge and skills of the workers and the supervisors. It can be improved by holding the safety training camps for whole site staff and the workers, especially trained, and person should be hired for the giving the safety programs or safety camps. Whenever recruiting a new worker, their experience should be checked and adequate knowledge for the work which is going to be required has to be checked. Keep the record of the accidents that took place in the construction site. So safety program is major program. You can go any of the construction company, they will give you the first safety program, and continuously they are giving the keeping the safety camps for the site works or the site construction works or the labors. They are continuously giving, and many of the bigger company, they are investing amount of money in the safety program itself, because they don't want to lose the labor and they don't want to go for any of the hazards which are happening in the site. So safety program is essential in the construction. Next is safety officers. If you go for the bigger companies, there will be along with the site engineer, you will find the safety officer. He should be specially appointed to take care all the safety related issues of the construction site, and appointing such a officer helps the health and safety of the staff in the area or in the construction site. So next is personal protective equipments, that we can also call as PPE. Personal protective equipments are the most basic front of protections and safety for the workers. There are various personal protective equipments. According to the type of the work, they will be distributed. So for very common for this civil engineering, they can be go with the helmets. They have to wear the eye protecting goggles, ear protecting headphones and gloves, shoes they have to wear, and if they are going for the higher work, they have to go with the hooks and they have to tie with the ropes, and respiratory equipment. There are so many equipments are available for the construction in the construction industry. Here you can find, in the construction industry, helmets are provided with the different colors, which indicating the different class of the workers, along with the life jackets, along with the suits. So you can find here number of equipments which are available or which are going to be provided in the construction site when they are working. So here when the workers are working in the higher elevated area, they are going with the hooks and ropes for the construction safety. So this is what the importance of the safety in the construction site, because it is very difficult task we are going on. Bigger constructions are happening in the site. Okay, thank you.